Have you ever felt like you're stuck in a tunnel with no light at the end? That's how many describe the experience of depression. It's a complex condition that can feel all-consuming, but it's crucial to remember that you're not alone. Millions of people worldwide share in this struggle, and the human experience of depression is as diverse as we are. Today, we're focusing on a different angle. We're going to explore the wisdom and insights that can be found in unique quotes about depression. These nuggets of knowledge aren't just words, they're life experiences, reflections, and most importantly, they're reminders of hope and resilience. These quotes may resonate with you or offer a fresh perspective. They illuminate the struggles, yes, but also the strength and the potential for growth that can arise out of these challenging times. So join us as we delve into some unique quotes that offer a fresh perspective on depression. Let's start with a quote from Khalil Gibran, a revered poet and philosopher. Gibran once wrote, "Out of suffering have emerged the strongest souls. The most massive characters are seared with scars." This profound statement offers a unique perspective on the experience of depression, and it's one that many of us can relate to in one way or another. Depression is undeniably painful. It's a burden that weighs heavy, leaving its mark on our hearts and minds. It's like a storm that seems to go on forever, leaving us feeling battered and bruised. But as Gibran suggests, out of this suffering, out of this storm, can emerge the strongest souls, the most unique characters. This quote invites us to consider that depression, while challenging, can also be a catalyst for personal growth and transformation. It's through the experience of pain and suffering that we learn about resilience, about our own strength and capacity to endure. It's through the trials of depression that we can discover our own depth of character, our own unique spirit. Gibran's words also remind us that it's okay to bear scars. Our scars are evidence of battles fought and survived. They are a testament to our resilience. They are proof that we are stronger than the trials we face. Consider this. A piece of coal under enough pressure becomes a diamond. In the same way, the pressures of depression can shape us into massive characters, into individuals of depth, resilience, and strength. So, if you're currently in the throes of depression, remember Gibran's words. Remember that your suffering is not in vain. It's shaping you, molding you, transforming you into a stronger, more resilient individual. Each day, each moment, you're becoming a diamond formed under pressure. Depression may scar us, but it also has the potential to shape us into stronger individuals. Remember, you are not a victim of your circumstances, but a survivor, a warrior, a diamond in the making. Our next quote comes from the Sufi mystic Rumi, a 13th century poet, jurist, and theologian. His words have touched countless souls over the centuries, offering comfort and insight in times of darkness. Here's one of his most powerful quotes. "The wound is the place where the light enters you." This quote may seem paradoxical at first, but it's deeply profound when we delve into its meaning. In the context of depression, the wound Rumi refers to can be seen as our emotional pain, our struggles, our darkest moments. These are the wounds that life inflicts upon us. Yet it's important to remember that a wound is not just a source of pain. It's also a place of vulnerability, a place where we are open and raw. Now let's consider the light Rumi mentions. The light can symbolize many things: wisdom, understanding, strength, hope, or even love. So when Rumi says the wound is the place where the light enters you, he's suggesting that our wounds, our most painful experiences, can become openings for these positive elements to enter our lives. It's through our struggles with depression that we can gain a deeper understanding of ourselves and others. It's through our darkest moments that we can find our inner strength, learn to appreciate the value of hope, and perhaps even find a capacity for love and compassion that we didn't know we had. This doesn't mean that depression is a good thing or something to be desired. It's a difficult, often debilitating condition, but Rumi's quote reminds us that even in our darkest times, there's potential for growth and transformation. Our struggles can open us up to new perspectives, new strengths, and new forms of light. So if you're feeling wounded, remember Rumi's words. Let them remind you that your wounds are not just sources of pain, but also potential entrances for light. Your darkest moments can become openings for healing and enlightenment. And in that light, there is hope, there is growth, and there is the potential for transformation. Now let's look at a quote from Osteen, an internationally renowned preacher and best-selling author. His words are often filled with positivity and hope, and this quote is no exception. He says, "You were never created to live depressed, defeated, guilty, condemned, ashamed, or unworthy. You were created to be victorious." This quote is a powerful reminder of our inherent worth and potential for triumph. It compels us to remember that we were not created to be constantly shrouded in the shadow of depression. Rather, we were meant to emerge victorious, to rise above our struggles and to conquer our inner demons. Depression is a debilitating condition. It can make us feel defeated, guilty, and unworthy. It can make us feel as if we're walking through life under a cloud of constant condemnation. But Osteen's words remind us that this isn't our true state of being. We were not meant to live in a perpetual state of depression. We were designed to triumph, to overcome our obstacles, and to rise above our circumstances. It's a reminder that our worth is not defined by our depression. Our worth is inherent and it remains unaltered by our struggles. We are valuable and we are worthy, regardless of the battles we're fighting internally. We're reminded that we have the potential to triumph over our depression. We have the strength to rise above it, to confront it head-on, and to emerge victorious. It's a journey, and it's not an easy one, but it's a journey that we're capable of navigating. Osteen's words also serve to remind us that we're not alone in our struggles. There are others who have walked the same path, who have experienced the same feelings of defeat and unworthiness, and who have emerged victorious. We're part of a community of fighters, of survivors, and of victors. In conclusion, Osteen's quote is a beacon of hope for those battling depression. It reminds us of our inherent worth, our potential for triumph, and our ability to rise above our struggles. Depression may cloud our vision, but deep down, we possess the strength to overcome. The next two quotes come from unknown authors, yet they carry profound wisdom and insight about dealing with depression. Our fourth quote says, "The only thing more exhausting than being depressed is pretending that you're not." This quote encapsulates the sheer emotional and mental exhaustion that comes with concealing one's inner turmoil. It's an important reminder that it's okay to admit when we're not okay. Acknowledging our struggles is not a sign of weakness, but rather the first step towards healing. Hiding our emotions only adds to the burden, while expressing them can pave the way for understanding, support, and ultimately recovery. Moving to our fifth quote, it reads, "When everything feels like an uphill struggle, just think of the view from the top." This unknown author paints an image of struggle as an uphill climb, a common metaphor for dealing with life's challenges. But they also highlight the rewards of persevering through these challenges, the breathtaking view from the top. This view can symbolize the wisdom, strength, and resilience that we gain from overcoming our struggles. While the journey may be tough, it's worth remembering that there's always a brighter tomorrow waiting for us. Both these quotes underline the importance of acknowledging our emotions, whether they are of struggle or hope. They remind us that it's okay to admit when we're not okay, and that it's okay to dream of better days. In the midst of depression, these may seem like monumental tasks, but they're crucial steps towards healing and resilience. Remember, it's okay not to be okay. And beyond the struggles lies the promise of a brighter tomorrow. These unknown authors may not have left their names, but they've left us with wisdom that can guide us through our darkest times towards the light of hope and recovery. So, we've explored several unique quotes about depression. Each of these quotes carries a potent message that can offer comfort, solace, and hope. They remind us of the resilience that can emerge from suffering, as Khalil Gibran so eloquently stated. We've pondered Rumi's profound words that our wounds can become openings for healing and enlightenment. We've been encouraged by Joel Osteen's affirmation of our inherent worth and potential for triumph, even in the face of depression. Lastly, we've acknowledged the exhausting nature of hiding our struggles and the promise of a brighter tomorrow that lies beyond the uphill battle. Each of these quotes serves as a beacon, illuminating our path towards healing and resilience. They offer a gentle reminder that it's okay not to be okay, and that acknowledging our emotions is the first step towards healing. Remember, you are not alone, and there is always hope. Until next time, take care of yourselves.